Hello guys and welcome to Comminge 17, where today we're at Ararat Station. Just testing out a new type of intro thing where, like the intro, like a cold open. I wonder if I'll actually remember to do that. But yeah. So I've been here before in a video called my first long distance trip ever, because this was it, my first long distance V-line trip ever. I've also been here on the overland, although I didn't get off here or get on. But yeah, I was in a train right here on those tracks there on the standard gauge line. Yeah. I'm gonna trial a different method of filming the trip other than time-lapsing, but instead, like, that was popular when I did my metro tunnel video, just to see if you guys like where I like just talk about the line and film small segments in real time. Yeah, I've already walked around the station before, so I'm not gonna do a lot of that. So yeah, I'll probably board the train very soon. We'll talk about these things. These are polls that were meant to host Mikey readers, but don't, because Mikey has not been extended out this far. In fact, I've actually got a paper ticket today because of how please don't tell me that I just stopped myself there. I don't think I doxed myself there, but I might need to edit that one. But yeah, so Mikey never came out this far, and instead this still uses paper tickets. But originally it was meant to, and in the near future it should come out this far, so I'm sure those polls will be useful. And yeah, as mentioned before, this station hosts the Overland. Along with V-Line. It also hosts whatever this is. I did not expect to see a freight train while I was here on the standard gauge line. Just keeps going, doesn't it? Freight trains are always so long. Bro, those people are way too close to the train. You're not born in that one. There we go, finally reached the end of the freight train. Right, now, thumbnail, no, I don't know. This could be the thumbnail. Maybe something like this, I don't know. Don't know what I'll get for the thumbnail. But yeah, let's board the train now. So yeah, as we just saw, this is like the old signal box. I don't know if it gets used very much to this day. And there's like a museum over there. And then behind us is like the ARTC yard or something. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, our train's getting ready to depart, so... yeah, off we go. So yeah, as I've alluded to and I've mentioned many times in previous videos, but I'll repeat it again just for completion's sake, Ararat is kind of an intersection point between the Western Standard Gauge Line and V-Line Broad Gauge. The V-Line Broad Gauge line goes from Ararat to Ballarat to Melbourne, just in a straight line. Also via Melton, that's another major destination on the route. And it's just a continuous line. It's dual track most of the way. Well, actually no, it's partially dual track, partially single track.
If you have just joined us, welcome aboard the 137 service running from Ararat through to Southern Cross Station. We'll be stopping today at Beaufort, Wendouree, Ballarat, Ballan, Bacchus Marsh, Melton, Cobblebank, Rockbank, Caroline Springs, Deer Park, Ardea, Sunshine, Footscray, and then terminating at Southern Cross Station at approximately 12 minutes past 4 this afternoon. Could you please have your tickets out as I come through the train? And if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.
Okay, so the other line that comes through Ararat is the Western Standard Gauge Line, which is a interstate standard gauge train line that hosts the freight train we just saw and many other freight trains, I'm sure, but also the Melbourne-Adelaide Overland train, which runs twice weekly in either direction, which is an abysmal frequency, and yeah, also stops at Ararat along with North Shore Geelong and other stations after Ararat that I can't be bothered to name. It would have been on that timetable there. Let me just get my tickets checked and I'll continue ranting. Standard gauge line there, splitting off and heading towards Geelong. So yeah, it actually crosses over because we're currently facing south and it's actually on the north side of Ararat Station, which is interesting because that's completely unnecessary because the broad gauge line just terminates at Ararat, so they could have just swapped the platforms around. Actually, no, then they need like a pedestrian bridge over the freight line. I don't know. The frequency of trains is so low here that it doesn't actually matter if they have a flat junction. 90% of the trains through Ararat are these V-Line trains, which run only like 5 times a day, I believe, either direction. So it's not a high traffic corridor. But yeah, we're heading on the much more direct route via Ballarat to Melbourne than the standard gauge line. But the standard gauge line goes via Geelong, both to service Geelong, which is a more major city than Ararat, and also because the grades are less steep, I believe, which freight trains like flatter rail lines. Yeah. In the 1 hour trip between Ararat and Ballarat, there's only one intermediate station called Beaufort, which is interesting because that's like that's like the smallest density of train stations ever, one every half an hour. Anyway, bro, I need to remember to stop like ending clips with anyway or see you when or whatever, because like it's just one of hundreds of clips in the video. Like, I can imagine you guys find it mildly annoying that I say anyway, see ya every single time I end a clip. But yes, this is the middle of nowhere forest of what looks like contortionist dancing trees. We're flying by it, which is good. Good thing about V-Line trains is they can go pretty fast. Actually, I wonder if I could get an accelerometer app on my phone or something and see how fast we're actually moving. Let me try and do that. Okay, never mind right now because we're in a bit of a mobile data dark spot. There's a surprisingly few number of them for how expansive and long V-Line's network is, or any rail network. Like I had Wi-Fi. Well, I had data from most of the overland. A 10.5-hour trip across nothing, empty land, middle of nowhere, Victoria and South Australia. Yeah, you might be able to see the wind turbines over there. The Ararat Line is full of wind turbines, and even further out. These ones are blowing in the wind, I see. You guys cannot see that through the trees. Okay. Let's see, do I have data now. I'll try and get that. I need to capture at least some of those yellow fields. I have no idea what those plants are. They're like yellow flowers on like bushy plants. Maybe it's like mustard or something? I don't know. Mustard's yellow. But yeah, these fields are beautiful. If you're driving by on the road that's down there a bit, I think you can also see the fields and a lake as well, which is a beautiful view. But yeah, just looks like a line because we're not that close to it. But yeah, if there was one right next to the railway, yeah, it's literally just yellow instead of green. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Right, I suspect my speedometer app is a scam or something, because it's saying that I'm detecting 0 GPS satellites, which is like impossible unless this train is literally a Faraday cage. Like, they're evenly spaced around the planet. What do you mean you can't find one? You don't need mobile data, you don't need Wi-Fi, you just need a GPS sensor and power to find your location. But whatever. Yeah. I'll work on it. Right, now after half an hour on the train, we're finally arriving at our first station, Beaufort. The line from Wendouree to Ararat is completely single track, basically. Like there'd be passing loops or something, but yeah. So because of this, Beaufort Station only has a single platform. If you look over the other side, there's field. Oh, it looks like the remnants of an old platform that doesn't exist anymore. Looks like nobody actually got on here, because the conductor just whistled the whistle. Yeah. That was a brief stop at the station. apparently GPS just doesn't exist for no reason. I suspect all these accelerometer apps are scams. By the way, we're going pretty fast. I doubt we'd be reaching 160 on this line, but maybe 130. Not right now, I think we're not going full speed. But at some point, yeah. Okay, the speedometer app requires mobile data, it seems, for some reason. Probably because they want to serve me ads. It says we're going 110 right now. Yeah, now it's saying we're going 120, 130. So yeah, definitely reaching high speeds, if not the highest these trains can go. But yeah, there's only specific sections of the entire network that VLs can go their top speed. Only like the highest of highest quality track is allowed to have 160 run on it. Right, now we're after an hour of journey. I think we actually check how long it's been exactly. It's been about 50 minutes. We're starting to arrive into the outer Ballarat. Side's probably a bit more interesting. There's a car park there. Yeah, Wendouree Station is actually 2 platforms. So we're coming into platform 1. Well, all the stations from now on are at least 2 platforms. And this is a train on platform 2, probably just a Ararat Line train terminating at Wendouree. So yeah, Wendouree is the terminus of the Ballarat line. It's not Ballarat. There's one more station, this one. Now we say farewell to Wendouree and this other train. Why does that door have a luggage symbol in it? I mean, all velocities have overhead luggage. There's not any, like, internal luggages there. Oh no. But yeah, now we're off to Ballarat.
Arriving at Ballarat, we'll be here for approximately 10 minutes and then we'll be on our way through to Southern Cross Station. Thank you.
I didn't film the whole thing, but she said that we're going to attach to another train, and so we've got to sit still, but trains will plug in together at Ballarat, which is cool. So we'll get our 3-car train with another 3-car Ballarat train, and then we'll plug in to make a 6-car train. And obviously there'll be a bit of a job, so we've been told to remain seated. I don't want to focus on the rain droplets. There we go. Although there's not much to see right now. It's there. I wonder how long this video is going to be. Because all these clips are like pretty short, but together they might add up to something long. My videos are always between 30 and 90 minutes. There are like in the last year, I don't even know if there's been a single exception to that. There probably has been. I haven't filmed very many videos over 90 minutes long. My longest video was 2.5 hours long. But yeah, that was the longest by a huge amount. Like, I think that, yeah. And then I've made microscopically long videos. Currently, as I'm filming this, I'm premiering a video that's not even 4 minutes long, so you know, I've set a video to premiere, not premiering yet. So, you know, like, I have made short videos, but most of my mainline videos in the last year, you know, have been over 30 minutes long. Now that's the Ballarat Station car park, so we're officially with it. And obviously we're moving so slowly because of the coupling thing, because you don't want to be moving the trains too fast when you intentionally run them into each other. Right now we're in Ballarat Station, which has those crossed out signals there, which are funny. Yeah, we've been here before in the last. Well, we've only been here once for my other Ararat video. That's the only time we've been here in a video. There's the other side of the station, which is the set we're on. And up there's apparently the other train we're about to plug into. Maybe we've plugged into it already. I guess we'll find out. Oh, the doors are open. Okay, we've plugged in probably then. So apparently we'll be here for 10 minutes, but obviously I won't film that whole 10 minutes. Another train has turned up on the other platform. It's one of the more newer trains, set 105. Okay, now the 10 minutes have elapsed, so the train will get ready to go. My god, Ballarat has the new readers, of course they do. The new Mikey rollout's been really quick. Really quick. Oh, that train's split in half. Maybe the other half is going to Ararat or something. Interesting.
Good afternoon, customers. Once again, Buckham Wilson says your 244 service travelling to Melton Sunrise. We will be stopping at Ballan, Bacchus Marsh, Melton, Cobblebank, Rockbank, Caroline Springs, New Park, Nightingale, Sunshine, Footscray. We'll be arriving at 10 ready at Melton Sunrise Station. Approximately 12 cars will be sleeping. 11 stations. We're drinking water, parking, rubbish, and all the facilities on station. Customers looking at waves and swans and roads, drinking a little of blazing clean on the sea. Strictly from the air. Once again, customers are on board. This is your 244 service to Southern Cross. The next stop being Ballan Station. Thank you.
So yeah, there's Ballan Station. And then I believe there might not be any other stations before Bacchus Marsh, which is in a sort of extended suburban area, and may or may not eventually receive electrification in the distant future. And then there's Melton Station, which is being planned to receive electrification at some point. Well, it hasn't been confirmed, but they're planning around it. The new Melton Station design, they've got the LX RP one, which we should go see when they do it, will have 4 platforms, perfect for 2 of them to become electrified for suburban services. Then you've got all the other stations in the middle, and then another ticket guy came around. Yeah, so Sunbury and Bendigo lines at Sunshine. When we end up on the RRL, kinda. I don't know, the regional railing kind of covers a few different regions, so it's kind of hard to define. The regional railing is generally the name given for the separate set of tracks between Sunshine and North Melbourne, but it also involved the Deer Park West Werribee line being constructed. Bro, I need better reaction time. We just went over a cool, tall viaduct. Not the tallest one. That would be on the Albury line, or the Albion-Jacana line more specifically. The wind turbines are cool. Cheap, clean energy. They look like, I don't know, like giant birds across the landscape. The Ballarat line's got some beautiful bits of nature and stuff, but I don't know if I'll have the reaction time to capture any of the really good stuff, but yeah. Army of cows. Oh, another viaduct. See, we're above the trees. Yeah, there's a nice little lake there, you know? Like just the beauty of nature and the beauty of open, just like views of large regions. Like this is a beautiful view. It's cool how public transport lets you see these things, all these things, and very, very cheap, you know, and with no effort on your behalf. Like I'm literally just sitting here watching the views, getting to see all this. I don't know. It's a lot easier than driving, definitely, because you don't need to be awake. You can sleep through it. You can do whatever you want. Scroll on YouTube, which is what I'm doing. But I'm not filming this, basically. You know? Can't scroll on YouTube when I'm driving, definitely.
Attention please customers. Train is now arriving at Ballan Station this stop. Thank you.
Yeah, I could just feel me nearly being pushed out of my seat a bit by the forces. I hope my eating isn't too loud. We're in dual track now, so. Ballan Station. Oh, there's much more back there. Yeah, let's have a closer look at some of the main bits of We were on the top of the hill and there was a bit of a valley and I just wanted to capture that, but of course. Of course. I know Bacchus Marsh is known for a big bend or something around here. Maybe it's on the other side of the station though, so I don't know. Am I filming in vertical? I'll have to correct that later. I think I'm filming vertically currently. Although, I'll just edit it later. As long as I remember to. Yep, now we're back to flat ground. Where's that valley? Yay! I didn't realise the view was out that side. That's really cool. Like, high up. Oh, and you can see the city in the distance. That's cool. Cool view. What are those yellow fields? What are they about? I don't know. Right, now we're in Bacchus Marsh, which is about the furthest out that serious consideration for electrification has ever happened, but even then, all the current talks are about a Melton electrification, so we probably won't be getting a Bacchus Marsh? I don't know what I'm talking about. Bacchus Marsh electrification probably won't be happening anytime soon. We'll probably just be considered as part of the Ballarat line for a while, but yeah. Oh, another train. Reason why Bacchus Marsh isn't like on the list for electrification currently is because I believe there's a bit of a distance between here and Melton, and also we're currently on single track, so it would be a bit of effort to electrify this far out. I'm sure it will happen someday, but yeah. Not at the same time as Melton, probably. No, camera, focus. No. Oh my god, I can't. Whatever, I don't know. Well, this is pretty cool. Oh, come on. Right. So much setup time. So much setup time. Well, it takes me 30 seconds to set up to film. Well, I got to see that even in this shaky cam. You can see work starting on the Melton LXRP, which is where we are now. Yeah, it is a bit of a trip between Melton and Bacchus Marsh, as I remembered. Yeah. Can I focus? There we go. I don't need to focus on the rain droplets. part of where the station will be. Maybe. Maybe that's just where the viaduct splits into 4. Oh no. Actually, I don't know. This will be cool when it opens. Probably the next time I come out this way will be when it opens. The new station. Don't know how long this will take. Oh wow. Clearly some works are going on. Yeah, it's platform 2. Yeah, it does look interesting, the platform 2. What's going on? State of the station. My God, I can't get this plug. There we go. So yeah, they're obviously shortened out the back half of Melton Platform 2 to make space for the new station that they're building there. You can see you've got new Mikey readers, all good. There's more of the level. That's a more completed piece of thing, which obviously will go over the level crossing. The side, you just gotta get it down to ground level and attach it back to the tracks. Also, you've got to have the junctions required to have the 4 platforms. I wonder where they will be. And now we head on the much more travelled road of Melton to the city, which is a trip that's travelled by trains dedicated specifically to this, if they're still diesel E-line trains. I don't think they run 9-car trains out here yet, but they will soon, I believe. I might not show some of the stations between here and like Deer Park or whatever, just because like there's not a lot about them. I've got nothing major to say. I hate it when it focuses on the rain. Do you really think I want to focus on the rain? Right, now we're starting to... oh, we're already here. Okay, now we're at Deer Park, the junction with the Geelong line. So yeah, we've gone through here a lot more recently than the rest of the Ballarat line. My God, the rain is completely obstructing any view of anything. Hopefully it clears up by the time we reach Southern Cross. That would be annoying. Yeah. This level crossing removal station, funnily enough, is just too short to fit a 9-car train. But they still run them through here anyway, so I think all the doors still fit, so it's fine. But yeah, they couldn't have made it any bigger because there's like 2 roads that's wedged between or something. I don't know. Now it's sunshine, as you can see. I talked about this station a bit in my Metro Tunnel video, so I'll keep it brief, but the station's going to be expanded to have 6 platforms. The extra 2 that are being added will be for the Melton electrified line and the airport line when both of those open. I believe works on the Sunshine railway upgrade thingy at starting soon? Oh wow, you can see pretty clearly where the platform extension happened for the 9-car trains because the signage is different. It's from a different era. It's funny. Can all this rain get off the window? Right. Footscray. Not that you can tell through the rain, but it's Footscray, the last station before Southern Cross that the train stops at. Although we go through to, not via the platforms though, but we go through South Kensington and North Melbourne. Yeah, getting close to our destination. Well, one of our destinations. Going over the North Melbourne Viaduct. There be the city, the Melbourne city. There's the rail grinder. It grinds the rails. I don't know much more about it. I wonder what the future looks like for the sprinters, because they're still fully functional. They're not that old, but V-Line seems to be putting more and more velocities on the Seymour line. So it does make you wonder, like, what the future for them looks like. How long they have left. Now it's Southern Cross. After alighting our train, and now we'll head over to the suburban platforms to catch a train to Ringwood, which will be our final destination for today. So yeah, we'll head over to the suburban platforms now. New readers in turnstile form. Alright, yeah. Everyone's got the new readers. This rollout's been so quick, I swear. Right, now we're at the platform level, and let's see if this changes over. Buses replace trains between Box Hill and Belgrave/Lilydale, meaning that we're actually going to go to Box Hill instead. That's fine. Our train's in 3 minutes, so we won't have to wait long, and we'll just, we'll get to go to Box Hill Station, so that will be cool. I've never been there before. We'll get to have a look around as the video after the video ends. Well, not after the video ends. I'll try and film as much of it as I can, because I've never been to Box Hill Station before. I've been through it many times, but I haven't seen like the exterior of the station. I know it leads into the shopping centre. There's like the McDonald's there and a V-Line office for some reason. But yeah. Well, it just made things more interesting, I guess, didn't it? Right, here's our train. Alright, so we'll catch this train to Box Hill via the City Loop, and I might also talk about a few things on this trip as well. Yeah. Oh, I'm not going to accidentally face reveal like I often do with these windows. I'm going to try not to. Let's see how many times I face revealed in that clip. City Loop. Place. Well, we went to Flagstaff recently, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to film every station with Belgrave Line, obviously. But yeah, I don't know. Now we're at Box Hill. First time we've actually been here. So yeah, this just leads up to the shopping centre, I guess.
Mum's favourite.
I was going to watch the train department, I just realised this isn't leaving for 4 minutes, but yeah. Because it's turning around, obviously. Yeah. So this is it's an early underground station. It's interesting in that respect. Also got an interesting platform set, because that was once platform 1, but is now completely abandoned and all the entrances are closed. The lights on that sign are not that bright. That sign there, why is it so bright? Yeah, so instead, platforms 2, 3, and 4 are the ones that are actually used. Oh wow, I didn't realise platform 1 literally doesn't have track. It literally doesn't exist. And then over there's platform 4, which is used sometimes, because this is a triple track station. Probably not for terminating I don't know. Yeah. So that leads up to the exit, obviously. Yeah. Wow, look at that. Oh, well, of course you can't. The sunset in, like, the rain sort of thing. It's like the golden sun rays in the rain looks beautiful, and it's not being captured at all on camera, at all. Oh, this will be a great shot. Maybe not, actually, if I can't see anything. There we go. Kinda better. Yeah. Now, will I fall for the deafening horn that's right next to me? Almost certainly. So I'll just keep my distance from the train just in case. It's not moving yet. Nope. Vauxhall's such an interesting station, because, like, yeah, it's just underground. Like, I wonder when it was built, the modern station was built, you know? This is really leaving in 1 minute? The blind isn't even open. I doubt the driver's going to be able to see out of that. I don't think it's going to be leaving it. No, is the driver even in there? I don't know. If it isn't in there, they just have the blind down. Now I've got everything set up. Oh, look at the points indicators. It's pointing left to show that you're going on the left track, as opposed to the straight track, which you can see on the track arrangement there. Right, let's watch this train depart. Right, let's go have a look at this station now. So now the train's out the way, you can see platform 4, fully functional, but currently not in service, but that's reasonable with the current frequency through this station. There's a little fence there, which is interesting. Wonder why. But yeah. That is not green on my camera. At all. What the hell? For me, this is just normal color. That's weird. Okay. Let's go see this station's surface level stuff. Right, let's climb up the stairs now. Now, why is everything green? What the hell? Is this gonna be green? Okay, something is wrong with my camera. This stuff should not be green. What is happening? I don't know. But now at the surface level, and yeah, there's literally a Macca's built into the station. Got a lift. Got the service desk. Got the V-Line office. I wonder if that's still in use. Now I got a paper ticket, so we should probably go through here. And then yeah, we're just the shopping centre. Yeah. Yeah, now we've exited the territory of the train station. What the hell is that Macca's? I don't know. Now we've exited the train station, it seems, and just entered a shopping centre. I guess this is where we'll call it for the day. So I'll see you guys next time.